Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Let's start this video off with a bit of a giggle, shall we? Because we need to actually look at the US ratings for Doctor Who Season 12. We know what the UK viewership was like. The show fell off a cliff by the end of the series. But America was quite spectacular because the Season 12 started with 0.79 million, so essentially 790,000 people, which in itself was down 42% from the end of the last season. But by the time it hit episode 10, it had dropped to a pathetic 374,000 viewers, even down 28.5% from the previous week. Now, I think people tuned out, not just because the show has been terrible and this run is terrible, but I think people were aware and expecting what was going to happen in the season finale, and they stayed away. And when it came out that, yes, they did indeed tear down the lore of Doctor Who to fit their own ideology, they lost. They just lost everybody, pretty much. The fan base is completely split. There's no way that the existing Jodie bots are going to be able to keep the show active. You can have it. So, let's tune into something a little more funsy, shall we? Hi, says this Stephen Moffat account, ? Stephen Moffat here, actual Stephen Moffat. If there's still anyone bothering to pretend to be me. Only here for the Day of the Doctor tweet along, 7 PM, Greenwich Mean Time, 21st of March. Hashtag Save the Day. So yes, this was tweeted out 9 days ago, 21st of March in the morning. Disappearing after that before they get me. So people were skeptical that this was the actual Stephen Moffat, so he then followed it up on the same account with a picture. A picture of him by his PC with this open. Somebody asked me for a photo for proof. Well, this will teach them. Sorry about the beard, by the way. They handed it to me on the way out the door, along with some strong opinions about young people and a new way of frowning at strangers. So, Moffat arranges something fun for the Who fan base. A watch-along to the Doctor's 50th anniversary episode. Matt Smith, David Tennant, and John Hurt. And, of course, it took everyone back to a day when Doctor Who used to be fun, used to be enjoyable, used to just be a madman in a box, having adventures, having a fun time. And people loved it. So much so, by the way, that people were absolutely amazed at how much Doctor Who was trending. On a standard day, I never thought I'd see this much Doctor Who. So we've got hashtag Save the Doctor trending, hashtag Osgood, Tom Baker trending, Moffat trending, Gallifrey trending. And it lifted a lot of people's spirits. A lot of people, a lot of Whovians, a lot of Who fans who had felt that they were massively let down by this current era of Doctor Who and its desire to just piss away 57 years almost of history. But enter BBC America. You see, because Moffat did what the current regime of Who couldn't. And that was actually generate interest in the product. Generate interest and goodwill amongst people. So BBC America see an opportunity to attempt to piggyback off this. People are talking about Who. People are excited about this watch-along. We will organise our own watch-along. So the BBC do this. Ah, God's sake. Doctor Who on BBC America. In the mood for more Doctor Who? Not your shit, no. But thank you. From March 26th to April 4th, join us here on TwitTwat every day at 3 p.m. Eastern as we rewatch Season 12 together. Go fuck yourself! No, but seriously, do please go fuck yourself. Available now on at BBC America app. Now then, there just so happened to be a slight problem with this. You see, it says from March 26th. And because this is a Doctor Who official channel, they don't know anything about Doctor Who. And of course, March 26th was the 15th anniversary of Rose. The first episode of New Who. I personally did a review of Rose. I have asked today in a little test stream I did, and I'll ask it here as well. If you want me to review the rest of the season, let me know, and I'll do an episode a week. Of New Who Season 1, continuing in Episode 2. But let me know in the comments section down below, or thumb up the video. It'll give me an idea, of course. And Russell T Davies, who was the original showrunner of Who, had decided to put out some tweets himself and say, let's have a watch-along of Rose on March 26th, because that was its 15th anniversary. And Russell T Davies has a lot of love in the Who community, and so people organised their own watch-alongs with Russell T Davies on the 26th to watch Rose. And then it was followed by the NHS clap. Not the NHS getting the clap, the You had to be British to get that. So anyway, oopsie doopsie whoopsies, BBC America then post this. Change your plans. Doctor Who fans, this Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern, we will instead be rewatching Rose. And not our shitty Season 12 shite, which, can I just bring back up? Nobody watched! Because Whittaker's run as the Doctor is abysmal. It's a disgrace, and it's written by a disgusting piece of filth called Chris Chibnall, who is quite happy to tear down 57 years nearly of history because the BBC want their woke, far-left, crazy agenda pushed. And they destroyed the franchise. So, I say once again, fuck you, BBC. This Thursday, we will instead be rewatching Rose. Alongside many of you... No. Shut up. No. These people already were going to watch it alongside Russell T Davies. You have nothing to do with this. You have done nothing but destroy this beloved franchise. So don't try and get chummy alongside of it. Don't think that you're trying to edge in and be part of it. You bent the knee. You bent the knee because you realised this is the true Doctor Who. This is the true fan base. This is the true nature of Doctor Who. Fun, interesting sci-fi with good social commentary, which isn't rammed down your throat or judges you. Judge lest thee be judged and all that. And past showrunner Russell T Davies, I'm sure he doesn't give a shit. Our Season 12 rewatch will begin today, Monday, March 30th at 3 p.m. with Spyfall Parts 1 and Go Fuck Yourself. So, BBC America, who couldn't buy a bloody viewer for their season of season 12, want to have a watch along. Yeah, good luck. But they had to bend the knee to the far, far superior Rose, written by Russell T Davies, because that is what Doctor Who is actually about. Fun adventures in time and space with a madman in a box. Well done, BBC. It's funny that you can identify what the Who community wants and try and tag along. However, when it comes to actually creating the product, you clearly go out of your way not to give the audience what they desire because you're too busy pushing your weirdo, degenerate, far left agenda. Hope you enjoyed the vid. Look, let's just be honest. This video was a way for me to just get some cathartic release, because this kind of stuff just annoys me and bothers me, and it's the last few weeks have been a bit crazy because of the amount of people who have contacted me, tweeted me, podcasts that I've been on, where we're discussing our love for these franchises and our love for the show. And particularly with stuff like The Day of the Doctor and the rewatching of Rose set up by Moffat and Russell T Davies, just shows how much they truly understand Doctor Who and how they truly understand the fan base. And, you know, their efforts, none of their stuff was perfect. You know, they did amazing episodes. There were some duds here or there, but we never doubted them. We never thought that they had anything against the show or the series. You know, with Moffat, it would be, look, he's just got too much on his plate. He's doing Sherlock. He's doing Doctor Who. He can't write to the quality that he's writing when he was under Russell T Davies, when he could put out unbelievable stuff like Blink and Girl in the Fireplace and the Doctor Dances and stuff like that. And Russell T Davies, yeah, he put out a lot of great stuff, particularly character stuff. And there were some episodes that just didn't quite work. But once again, it's fine because the actors would elevate it and you'd always be ready for the next episode. But Chibbs and Whittaker, this is not Doctor Who. This is filth. This is preaching disgusting filth. This is tearing down legacies to push agendas. And that is just mean-spirited and it's disgusting. And it just shows contempt, not only for their audience, but it shows contempt for the franchise. So to see people banding together because of Moffat and Davies, I just want to say a huge thank you to them for bringing people back together when this thing here, this BBC thing here, pulled it all apart. So, I know, so to me this is kind of like a cathartic release, and I know that was a bit of a weird conclusion to the video, but there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming. Links are in the description box down below, and I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.